Personal brand. What is it? Why do you need it? And how do you create it in 7 steps so that you can create more income and profit in your business? If that is something that you want to know, then you are in the right place. Stay tuned with me inside this video because today I am going to share with you 7 simple steps to creating your very own personal brand that is going to help you stand out in the noisy sea of social media and create more income in your business and build a tribe of loyal fans. Hi, I'm Lindsay Sewell, and I help you turn your business idea, passion plan, or side gig into income in record time. So if you're a busy entrepreneur and you want to turn that side business or that business idea into income, go ahead and hit the bell notification to subscribe to this channel so you never miss out on one of these videos where I am going to help you do just that. So, personal brand, what is it and what isn't it? You hear people talk about personal branding a lot, and you might think that it's your logo, your tagline, your color scheme, your social media profiles, and yes, that goes into your personal brand, but it is far more than that. It is what makes you unique and what makes you stand out so that people want to buy from you over and over and over again instead of somebody else. Let's put it this way. There are over 547,000 new websites created every single day. So if you think that you're going to be just somehow magically discovered online, it's like finding a needle in a haystack or a needle in 547,000 haystacks. And you'll never win the race to the bottom when you're competing with brands like Amazon and Walmart. And so you need to make sure that you create a personal brand that stands out because you can't compete on price. And when you have a strong personal brand, you don't have to. So that is why you want to create a personal brand. And let's go over the 7 strategies and the 7 steps that you need in order to create it. Number 1, you first and foremost need to know what problem you solve. What problem do you solve for people? And here is a really important second piece of this question is that this problem must be tangible and it must be urgent. It doesn't help if you tell people that you just want them to live happier marriages. It doesn't help if you want to help people get healthier. People don't have the urgency behind that. But if you help somebody to save their marriage in the next 90 days, or if you help somebody to drop 10 pounds of fat in the next week, now you've identified a very, very tangible problem that you solve and a very urgent reason why they should take action with you. So before you start worrying about your logo and your tagline and your branding colors and your website design and your YouTube channel, you need to know what problem you solve so that you know exactly who you're speaking to and how you help them. So let me know below in the comments here. Tell me, what problem do you solve in your current business? I want to know. I want to hear. I want to see those tangible, urgent reasons why people should work with you. The next step in this, step number 2, is I want you to focus on 2 social media platforms. Yes, I said it, 2 social media platforms. Now, you might be thinking, hey, Lindsay, I know that you are on LinkedIn, you are on Facebook, you're on YouTube, and you're on Instagram, and I just recently started hanging out over on Pinterest, so go find me over there as well. But that has been after years of building my personal brand, and I've expanded over time. When you're first getting started, it is too much for you to try to be everywhere on social media. So how do you pick? How do you pick what platforms are right for you? You want to have at least one platform where you're discoverable. And what does discoverable mean? Well, discoverable is here, right here, where we are hanging out today on YouTube. If you were looking to find out how to build a personal brand and you typed into the search bar personal brand, you landed on this video. So a place where you can deliver discoverable content that could be on Pinterest, which is also a search engine, by the way, if you didn't know. Could be on YouTube, could be a podcast, but you need to have some platform where you're going to deliver discoverable, longer form content that people can consume, because that really allows them to get to know you, like you, and trust you more when they can go deeper with you and figure out how you can help them solve their problems. And the second social media platform should be driven by engagement and community. So where can you hang out with people and engage back and forth with them, form a community? For me, my favorite is Facebook because of Facebook groups. And if you're not a member of our community, Online Marketing Made Fun, I'll go ahead and drop the link for you. I'd love to have you inside of our awesome community on Facebook, all designed for entrepreneurs who want to make more income in their business and stand out online and on social media. So I love to have Facebook for community, for engagement, for where I can speak back and forth directly with my fans, my followers, my tribe, and the people who I help and take care of. Now, number 3, in order to have a personal brand, you must, I repeat, you must be building an email list. Because as amazing as your social media platforms might be, as incredible as your YouTube channel is, as many subscribers as you have, if something were to happen tomorrow and YouTube were to shut you down, you would not have access to any of those people, which could mean you might not have access to any of your customers. Think about that for a second. So in order to create a personal brand, you want to make sure you have an email list. This is a place where you can share with people over and over and over again how you help them, how you solve their problems, and you can showcase your thought leadership to that private community. I consider my email list more than a list. I consider it my private community that I write love letters to every single week. That is part of my personal brand. That is what I want to convey. That is the energy and the love that I want to put out into the world. And so having an email list allows you to do that, strengthen your relationship with your community, and build that personal brand. Number 4, you need to get really good at speaking your brand into the world. It doesn't matter how good you are at what you do if you are a best kept secret. So in order to build your personal brand, you need to learn how to communicate clearly and concisely what problem it is that you solve. You probably have a story of where you were, where your struggle was, and how you got to the other side and created success in your life, whether that be in business, in mindset, in weight loss, whatever it is that you do for people. Get good at sharing your story, your hero's journey, and communicating clearly and concisely within a few sentences exactly what it is that you do for people to help solve their problems. You notice I told you at the beginning of this video that I help you take your business idea, your side gig, your passion project, and turn it into income in record time. That is my message. That is my brand that I am speaking into the world. And when you get really clear and concise and you can share that with people, you build a stronger personal brand and people know what you are about. Now, number 5, and this is an important one, my friends, it's consistency. Have you ever noticed that there's people online, all over online, who stop and start and stop and start, and they're back and they're gone and they're back and they're gone, and you have no idea if you were to buy something from them, if they would be gone tomorrow? That's why consistency is so important. Consistency builds trust with you, between you and your audience, so they know that they can rely on you. And you want to make sure that you are, with your content, being consistent as well. I want my audience, I want my tribe to know that they're going to get high quality content delivered from me every single week that is going to help them solve their problem. I've seen people who start off trying to deliver content on a daily basis, and then they get worn out after 21 days and they disappear for the next 6 months. It's much more important for you to deliver high quality content in a consistent schedule that is not as frequent than it is for you to do daily content and then just disappear on your people. So I would much rather see you do a high quality blog post or video or podcast once a week and share that with your audience consistently to build your personal brand. And then take that content and break it up into pieces and use it throughout the rest of the week to share on all your social media platforms, to where you are promoting yourself to bring people back to that piece of high quality, consistent content. Now, number 6 is that you need to have a process. What is your unique, specific process that you take people through that gets them the result? Another way to say this is know your audience and know who your audience isn't. So it is just as important for you to know exactly who you're speaking to as it is to know who you're not speaking to. Yes, as you grow, as you get bigger, as you develop a larger personal brand, you can help a broader audience of people. But when you're getting started building your brand, get as clear and concise as possible. Pick a single horse and ride it. Figure out what problem it is that you solve for your people and lean into that, because it's very, very important for you to develop a strong, reliable process that gets results for a very specific audience. And the last one, number 7, be you. You have to be you. In this day and age, everybody has a personal brand. You have pictures of dogs on Instagram that have huge personal brands, and whether you like it or not, you are unique and you have a personal brand, and you can't be like somebody else. So don't try. Find out what are your core values, what matters to you, what gifts you share with the world, what your unique strengths are, and incorporate them into your personal brand. And go ahead, I want you to take these 7 steps and create your very own personal brand, or take your existing brand to the next level. And if you want to join us, go ahead and join our community, Online Marketing Made Fun, and we will help you continue to build your personal brand and to create more income in the world. And I will see you in the next video.